visuals that we are getting in, viewers, are of this ill-fated flight when, as you can see in these visuals, it is taking off. This is, of course, the exact moment we're also showing you in a short while. After this taking off was when this plane crashed. But look at this visual, the flight taking off from runway number 23, right adjacent to the airport. It eventually crash lands and this unfortunate tragedy takes place. So viewers, that of course is the latest visual. There you can see the fire, the smoke blowing up in the air right after this Air India flight took off. This, ladies and gentlemen, is the CCTV visual that we've got for you of the crash. This is right after takeoff to the unfortunate crash that happened 59 seconds before the crash is what we are showing you. This is exactly what has happened. You see, in just a few seconds after takeoff, that is when this tragic crash happened. My colleague Priyank is joining us for more on this. Priyank, we are getting these latest visuals. This is the CCTV footage of when this ill-fated flight took off, and in a matter of just a few minutes, it completely crash landed. What details do you have?
A very important piece of evidence, Shreya, because so far what we have seen is the visual of the crash landing, but we were not aware that how much far the flight was in the air. If you look at the visuals, it's a 57-second clip which we have managed to access. There's a CCTV footage of the Ahmedabad airport, and where we can clearly see that at around 20 seconds the flight is in the air, and around 45 to 46, 7 seconds time period, the flight actually crashed. So if you can see, it was only a time period of 27 to 28 seconds till the time the flight was in the air, which will be very important piece of evidence for the aviation expert and all those people from the DGCA who will be conducting this particular inquiry. So you can imagine the statement which was given by one of the survivor in this case, who has stated that the flight was only in the air for approximately 30 seconds. It is actually true. The manner in which these visuals have been clearly establishing that what could have happened in that particular time period, because the flight was subtly moving towards the end of this runway. What we know that the length of the runway is approximately 3.5 kilometers of distance. It is a very well maintained runway. There's no doubt about the condition of the runway. The flight certainly took off from this airport in a particular manner, in a right manner, but suddenly after 10 to 15 seconds we can see that the flight was suddenly going down. So in the air it was only for 27 to 28 seconds, which is very important for the further investigation.
Absolutely, Priyank. Thanks very much for joining us at the moment with all those details. Viewers, we are leaving you with these visuals. This is a 57-second video right before this extremely tragic crash happened, the flight taking off, and then eventually the unfortunate crash happening.
When the stakes